Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today we got the key art for the upcoming Falcon and the Winter Soldier update, and it sure as heck is not what you're looking at over here. This is hilarious. This was put together quickly by someone on Discord, Verdict, and it's hilarious. It really made me laugh. I'm all laughed out. That's why I'm not laughing here in the video, but yeah, this is great. Let's go to the actual key art now. Not that it's really a sneak peek, so to speak. We know Baron Zemo, we know Falcon, we know Winter Soldier are coming, but now we get to see a little bit more of what they're going to look like in game, and they look really, really, really good. It's no surprise if you've been here for a few MFF updates that the art department, man, they kill it every single time, and this is no different. And like I was saying, if you don't know what all the hype is about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I strongly encourage you to watch it, because man, this is so cool. It's like you see it on the screen and then bada bing bada boom. I gotta say, Bucky looks so insanely like the character. It looks so much like Sebastian Stan. It's nuts, the actor. And I don't necessarily expect it to look exactly the same way in game. That's sort of just a product of it. I know some people get upset about it, or some people don't like it, and some people are hoping for a more true-to-life representation in the game. And we've had complaints in the past about characters that don't really look like their comic book or TV show or movie counterparts, but it's sort of just, for me, it's just like whatever. I'm just glad that we're getting the characters. But even if we don't get him looking this way in-game, at least we have this key art, man. This key art looks nuts. Like, if I was the actor, I would be shook at how good this looks. And then Falcon looks amazing. He just looks so dope. Cap looks incredible. He's got his lineup and everything. And then Baron Zemo looks really cool too. I like that he's in the background. It sort of mirrors a lot of the other updates we've had with like Thanos' head in the background, or Morgan Le Fay's head in the background, or Hela's head in the background for Ragnarok. That's really been a common theme, not only with the MCU movie posters, but also with the MFF key arts. And it really just shows this internal consistency that they have to the product. That's just so dope. Also, shout out to the helicopter in the background. Helicopters have made so many cameos in Marvel Future Fight that I would argue we actually have 242 characters, not 241, because the helicopter has been featured in so many skills, from Rhino all the way to, well, Hulk throws one around most recently. He grabs one and sort of spins it around. But yeah, Hulk might be the last character that got a helicopter skill in the game. Follow me up in the comments if you can remember one more recently that actually used a helicopter in a new uniform, not in like an old uniform like Black Widow or whatever, after Immortal Hulk. And then one other thing that eagle-eyed viewers saw, and again, it's not really showing you anything, there's no new information here, but in Cap/Falcon's visor, there is actually a city skyline reflected. I gotta say, man, I don't do a lot of art appreciation on this channel. I don't do a lot of art appreciation in my life, but man, this is wild. This is really, really good. Now, the goodies, it sounds weird. Don't stop there. The June update key art, they posted some additional information. Now, we still haven't seen the patch notes. They should be coming in about 24 hours, which I know is painful. Not 24 hours from when I'm making this video and you're watching it, but 24 hours, actually maybe a little bit more than 24 hours from the post of this one. They come out very, very early in the morning, Tuesday morning, usually to the point where I actually don't make my video at night. I actually wake up early in the morning to see the patch notes, because they usually come out at like 4 or 5 a.m. So yeah, but anywho, we have prepared various contents inspired by the exclusive Disney Plus content. Various contents. I like the sounds of that. Some people were saying that the game was getting a little dry, and while I don't necessarily feel that way, I can definitely understand people who are saying the game is a little bit dry, especially if you're not pushing in Null and Mephisto like I am, or pushing ABX or whatever. So it's nice to hear various contents. We've done a couple of updates now with no new content. And then the theme for this June update is Marvel Studios' Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Prepare to meet the new superheroes and supervillain as they arrive. So this makes me feel like with only one villain, we may not be getting US Agent. But again, that's purely speculation on my part. We don't know. Please look forward to the June update that will be coming soon. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to, toot the horn too hard here for various contents, but some people were saying maybe because this is a full update, they're going to bring back the legendary battles. Now, up until now, the legendary battles have only featured MCU movie contents, not TV shows. However, WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, they're banging it out of the park. The number of viewers watching these shows, tuning in weekly, is huge. It's in the tens of millions. So who knows? Maybe they want to. And you know what? There's no such thing as too many legendary battles, right? There really isn't, because generally speaking, the legendary battles do two things. Actually, they do three things. They give new players a character for free at 6 stars, which would be really cool to get either Falcon, Winter Soldier, or possibly Zemo for free. It's probably not Zemo because he's not the main character, but you know, get Bucky or get Sam for free at 6 stars. Like you get Spider-Man here, you get Iron Man there, I think. You get Black Widow there. You get what I'm saying. You get Captain Marvel there. So it could do that. And then on top of that, it gives you a new piece of content that you can play. And while it does get repetitive after weeks and weeks and weeks, some of the content is extremely unique. If you don't remember, if you haven't played it in a long time, hit up the Black Widow normal mode, even if you haven't purchased the legendary one, the extreme one, and play Mercenary in the Red Room. If that is not the most fun, like, mini game in the, like, it's so cool, and it's nothing like anything else in the game. So the originality, the possibility for originality is huge in the legendary battles. You get really epic fights, like when you you guys all sort of confront Thanos at the end of Universal Showdown. You also get the really cool one in Infinity War where you guys all fight against Thanos again, and he sort of punches Drax aside in the final battle, and you have to beat him with Spider-Man. Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff. And then third of all, it's an opportunity for them to drop some more good rewards on us. And the good thing about the legendary battle rewards, the thing that I really like, is that they are very clear cut, right? You have to buy the legendary battle for 2,500 crystals, and then you just have to do the thing. And it's very transparent because you can see the thing you have to do before you buy the legendary battle. It's not like you buy the legendary battle and then it randomizes quests for you. It's not like the epic quest where you don't know what the next quest is going to be unless someone else has done it already and they tell you what it's going to be, right? You can see very clearly if you want that comic card, all you got to do, buy the event, buy the extreme battle, and then just play the mission once after you've bought or you've purchased Iron Man's Infinity War uniform and gotten it to heroic. So yeah, the legendary battles are really, really good. I would be ecstatic if they came out with new content for that. If not legendary battles, I don't know what else they could do, but I'm down for whatever. You know, I've even floated the idea before of limited time content based around this sort of theme for the update. So like a limited time world boss invasion boss against Zemo or whatever, or against the flag smashers. I'm not going to call them the Hand this time. Or like a limited time giant boss raid or whatever. Permanent content is always better than limited time content in my opinion. But at the same time, I don't want to constantly encourage new game modes because this is a 6-year-old game. It's got a lot of game modes. And I think for a lot of players, they're looking to like trim down, especially with games like Future Revolution coming out. People are looking to trim down the amount of time they're spending in game and not extend it, right? Some players will always have, you know, more time to play in the game for sure. But, you know, you want to keep it lean. You definitely don't want to oversaturate the game with content that doesn't really make much of a difference. And just for the sake of saying you're introducing new content, right? And I think MFF has reached that sort of homeostasis where they're not doing that. You know, Dispatch is a really good piece of content, and it's the way it's designed is so genius because it does something for you, right? You put in the time once, you put in the effort once. You don't have to constantly grind it. You just do it once, and then it will work for you forever, right? And then if you have extra time, let's say you have a weekend or whatever, you're bored, you're on the toilet for a night, you get food poisoning, so you know you're gonna be on the toilet for the next few hours. That kind of sucks, but you got time on your hands now, don't you? You can spend a couple of hours grinding, and you can get a whole bunch of extra rewards if you want. So having that, you know, design philosophy, I think is really important nowadays in MFF. You know, as much as I like Battle World, I'm really glad that it doesn't come around very often, because having Battle World there constantly would honestly just feel like fluff, and it would just feel like this mindless grind that I feel obligated to do because, oh, there's rewards there, and I don't want to leave the rewards there, but at the same time you're like, man, I just don't have enough time. Like I'm doing World Boss, I'm doing this, I'm prioritizing the other game modes. So something like Dispatch is just absolutely perfect in the sense of like, it will do exactly what you want it to do. If you want it to just be there in the background accruing gold and energy and other items for you, it's going to do that. And you're only going to have to interact with it once or twice a day. If you want to get a lot more out of it and you're a really super grinder, you'll be rewarded. You're not punished for being a super grinder, right? Because in the past we've had too little content, which punishes people who want to play for more than an hour a day. And then we also had the opposite, where it was punishing anybody who doesn't have hours to spend on the day, spend on the game in the day. Now I feel like we're at a really good middle point. I think it could still be a little bit leaner, in my opinion. I think they could still get rid of 1 or 2 game modes and shuffle the rewards somewhere else. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the update. I am cautiously optimistic about the various contents inspired by the Disney Plus content. The fact that they say inspired by the Disney Plus content, and I hope, again, I don't want to hype on this too much, but I hope that the various contents doesn't mean we have to wait for the patch notes. But I hope the various content doesn't just mean these uniforms. I really don't think they're going to release an update with just 3 uniforms and then Taskmaster and Yelena, right? And the tier 3 for Falcon and whatever Baron Zemo's going to get, if he's going to get anything. I don't think they would call that various contents, you know? So, yeah. We'll have to wait and see. I'm very, very excited. We're very close to patch notes now. And after that, it's just the live stream. Now, one more thing I do want to cover with you guys, thanks for watching all the way to the end of the video, by the way, is Marvel Future Revolution. Probably wondering, what does this have to do with the update? Well, here's the thing. I usually stream the update live when it lands. And boy, I need to find this. No, that's my version. I usually stream the update when it lands. Now, this update for MFF is just like the other updates. It's going to be Tuesday night, aka Wednesday morning. But before that, we are going to be getting a live stream with the first look at in-game content. What's up, Megan Thee Stallion? With the first look at in-game content. They have a countdown right now. They've been posting every single day. D-Day 3, D-Day 2. Tomorrow is going to be D-Day 1. It's Tuesday at 5 p.m. So normally the day of the what is it called? Normally the day of the update for MFF, I sleep until like midnight and then I start streaming, right? But because this is going to be live, I want to be live and sort of reacting to this, even though it's a different game. This is like, for me, this is a spiritual successor to MFF, right? Because it's just so cool, so dope. So if you're interested in Marvel Future Revolution, hit up. I will be making a second channel for it shortly, because who knows when it's going to be releasing. But in the meantime, I will be live at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So not today, but tomorrow. I'll be live at 8 p.m. and I will be watching this and reacting to it and seeing, you know, the first look at in-game gameplay. So if you want to see that, if you're curious what all the fuss is about Marvel Future Revolution, come to twitch.tv/Cynicalex. We will be, you know, mirroring, watching the stream live, so you won't miss any of that. And you'll also get, you know, insights from the chat, insights from me, and reactions and all that good stuff. And whatever else is in store, whatever the surprises they have for us there. Maybe they will finally announce, you know, the game's going to go live, you know, in 2 months or in a month or whatever. So much, like, this week is jam-packed for me. MFF update, huge, you know, announcement for Marvel Future Revolution. I'm sitting pretty, and then a new Loki episode in 2 days. So it's really dope. And also, if you guys haven't seen it, they changed the ending of WandaVision. So go and Google that and check out what they changed at the very end of WandaVision. So with that being said, hope to see you guys tomorrow night on, well, hope to see you guys tomorrow in the patch note video, and then tomorrow night for this, and then the MFF live stream like 5 or 6 hours later. Yeah, it's jam-packed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.